And Rusty on Sky Sports Radio. So we're set to go first of 7. The mobile moves away on the first. And coming away the best out wide on the course there is Lavros Flash. It ain't rocket science, a mark of distinction away well. They were followed then by Village Exhibit, and then Nick's Best dropping back out wide as Pirates Pearl, then pass it to Billy. Willie Spirit is next from Aces first, and 2 lengths last of all is Jack's a Smarty. They work up to the bend the first time, and it ain't rocket science led the way from mark of distinction. Lavros Flash is going forward looking for the lead. Lead time was 26.2. In third spot over the fence then is Village Exhibit. On the inside of mark of distinction, they were followed a length away then to Nick's Best. Over in the fence is Willie Spirit. Then pass it to Billy from Aces first. Further back then is Jack's a Smarty, and Pirates Pearl last of all. The speed slackers in front now as it ain't rocket science takes charge. Led the way by a half length now to Lavros Flash on the outside. Village Exhibit behind the leader. 1 by 1 is mark of distinction. 3 back in the marker line is Willie Spirit on the inside of Nick's Best. They're followed then by Jack's a Smarty, and then pass it to Billy. Further back then as they work off the back, Pirates Pearl Aces first. 31.6 was the first quarter as they work off the back now with about 1,000 metres to travel in the first, and the leader is It Ain't Rocket Science. Eyeballing it on the outside is Lavros Flash. Behind the leader is Village Exhibit on the inside of mark of distinction, then Willie Spirit from Nick's Best. Then Jack's a Smarty. Pass it to Billy was back on the outside, and the last couple of Pirates Pearl and Aces first. They work to the Pride's Easy Feed winning post. Get the equine in Bell, and it's 31.4 for the second quarter. The half in 63 neat, and It Ain't Rocket Science let out of the straight now from Lavros Flash. Still Village Exhibit on the fence in third spot. Now past mark of distinction had a beautiful run on the 1-1 trail, and further back then is Willie Spirit from Nick's Best. Going forward now is the favourite, pass it to Billy. Over on the inside then is Jack's a Smarty from Aces first, and Pirates Pearl. They run up to the tab 400 metres, and the third quarter posted in 30.6. The leader is It Ain't Rocket Science. They're followed out wide on the course, coming with the good runners, pass it to Billy. Then Nick's Best from Village Exhibit, and they were followed then by Aces first. Further back then mark of distinction, and then Jack's a Smarty, but working up to the bend. Therefore across the track, Village Exhibit got the better of It Ain't Rocket Science. Coming at it on the outside, Nick's Best, and then pass it to Billy. Halfway down the straight, Village Exhibit in front of Nick's Best. Coming again, It Ain't Rocket Science, but they go to the line. Village Exhibit scores. It Ain't Rocket Science a second. Nick's Best has run third. A good go here for fourth between Jack's a Smarty.